Hi there and welcome to Dewey. When you first sign into the Dewey Data Platform, you'll land on the Discover tab, which is where you can use AI-powered discovery tools to search for data sets relevant to your research. For example, I have this question about job postings related to the AI boom, and I can go ahead and type in the question and click search to see data sets relevant to the question. As you can see, I have a list of different data sets ranked by relevance, high relevance, medium relevance, or potentially relevant. And on each listing, we'll have information about the data set, why it matches our research question, some information like records, publications, and coverage, and then I actually view the data product here. Some data sets will have publications below, which are just publications that have cited this data set from Dewey. On the left side here under Catalog, I'll have a list of all of the data sets that have been made available to Dewey users through our providers. Each data set will show a description of the data set, and then we'll show some information about the number of tables, coverage, and then some attributes. If I click on any one of these, I'll get the summary, collection methodology, and observation level of the data set, plus the citation and some of the global highlights. And then down below, we'll see that this is the primary table, some high-level information about this table, as well as the data dictionary and data preview for the table. I can cycle through other tables where they're available. So in this case, we have the brand info and panel summary tables. These are supplementary tables, which is labeled here. And when I click on one, the data dictionary, the information, and the data preview will update accordingly. From here, I can get a sample of any table, or I can get the data itself. When I click Get Data, I'll have the opportunity to add filters to customize the data set. Once I've done so, I can add this table to a project. In this case, I haven't created any projects yet, so I'll go ahead and create a new project, and we'll call it Test Project. I'll skip. If I want to invite collaborators, I can. In this case, I won't. And then I'll go ahead and add the data set to my project. Once I've added a data set to a project, I can download the data set. In this case, it's small enough that we can download the file. In most cases, you'll need to use the API. The API instructions are very straightforward, and we have more information about how to use the API on the Dewey docs. On the Projects tab, you'll see all the projects that you have on your account. You can click on any project, and you'll see here's the project, the data set I just added. I can view the tables and then get data from here as well, and I'll have the opportunity to download the data. The Research tab shows all of the publications that have been made public on the Dewey Data Platform. You'll see we have quite a few and more being added every day. These publications are a tool for researchers who are looking to validate data for their own research, and you can search by author, paper name, or provider as well. Lastly, on the Discussions tab, this is where you can go to get help and support for questions about data or the product. Questions that are asked here are typically answered by a Dewey team member within 24 or 48 hours. And in the event that we can't get the answer for you, we'll reach out to the providers on your behalf to get those answers.